Now, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. And no. He's done a terrific job, Dave. Thank you. Chris, the front court matchup. It's pretty intriguing tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a lot more contact. Pushing, shoving, battling for position. It's not a place for the faint of heart.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Green, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. Outside, Green. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
Warriors on D. Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. Back to Korver. Now Howard. There's the dish to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Good D, better O. He buried it right in his face. We call that hitting him in the head. That has to be frustrating if you're the D.
Back to Green from past the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Pachulia with the steal. Thompson for 3. Drops in the tray.
I mean, you feel like Clay could hit these shots blindfolded. Such a great sense of where he is on the court at all times.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Howard with a screen on Curry. Schroeder passes to Howard. Back to Schroeder. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Six to shoot. Millsap dishes to Bazemore. Here's Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And stolen by Howard. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Schroeder missing.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Oh, well, it's a product of good, patient offense. Great shot there.
Millsap misses. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Durant kicks to Pachulia. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Shooting one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, the Atlanta Hawks, a disciplined team. They've got the right coach in Mike Budenholzer. Wouldn't you agree?
I really do. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Offensively, they move the ball and they make the simple play. And defensively, they deny in transition and avoid cheap fouls. They really don't beat themselves. And Howard sets such vicious screens. It's like running into a brick wall.
Green kicks to Curry. And it's sent back by Howard. Pachulia, good. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Howard. There's the screen. Screen by Howard. Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Chalk up 2 there.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And that's the last thing the defense wants to happen. You don't need to get him hot out there because the basket just opens up that much more.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, attacking all the way. Curry taking it right into the painted area.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Bazemore with it. Howard, the pass to Schroeder. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Schroeder's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Kicks it to Howard. Feeds to Bazemore. It's Schroeder, top of the key. To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Curry. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Atlanta leading by 7. Bazemore for 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And it became clear early on in that 2015-16 season that the Warriors were going to be special. Everyone knew that they were going to be atop the standings all year, but you had to start viewing them in a historical context shortly into the season. Even with all the talk and the pressure, they still kept their composure to win 73 games.
Warriors trail by 10. And Chris, with the Warriors and all this historical context talk, inevitably they were compared to the team whose record they were chasing, the 96 Bulls.
Well, yeah, I don't get caught up in that argument. It's so hard to compare teams from today to teams that played 2 or 3 decades ago. I had to play against the 96 Bulls, but I tell you what, players were different, the rules were different, the style of game was different. It's really hard to say who would win.
And the Hawks making a change here. Splitters checked in.
Well, many have wondered if Klay Thompson would be happy being the second option on offense. He's a great enough shooter and scorer to be the first option on most other teams. He's a team player and says he's happy with his role and prefers winning over stats.
Here's Schroeder. The feed now to Splitter. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia. Here's Korver for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. And many players will say they prefer winning over being the man, but Klay backs it up. He knows that Curry is perhaps the best shooter ever. And Chris, Klay compliments him perfectly.
Well, that's not the easiest thing to do as an NBA player. Defer to someone when you know you're just as great. Klay has been the epitome of a teammate and has been a great second option on offense. He still gets plenty of recognition when he goes off on one of his sick hot streaks, though.
Millsap a screen on Green. Bazemore dishes to Splitter. Curry brings the double. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game. That one misses for Paul Millsap.
And you look at Paul Millsap, one of the hardest workers in the league. You see it in how much he's added to his game over the course of his career.
Atlanta leading by 9. Now the pass to Splitter. Outside Korver. Back to Splitter. And there's the feed to Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry. And, you talk about how hard Millsap works. You need that motive to be a star power forward at 6'8".
Yeah, on the court, battling bigger players in the weight room over the summer. His love for the game is beyond question.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
And the Hawks, really an interesting situation. You go back 2 seasons ago, they had the best record in the East. Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then last year, they showed some slippage. I mean, and pretty soon, everything was in play.
Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Now here's Bazemore. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Korver passes to Schroeder. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in, and then for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Green inside the three-point line. That one a little long. And for the Hawks, trade talk swirling last season, GA, from role players to their star players, it seemed nothing was off the table.
Yeah, but credit them for having a great culture and chemistry in that locker room. That kind of uncertainty takes a toll on anyone, though. And they've done their best to try to keep some stability and a roadmap to further success.
Shooter kicks to Splitter. The three from Korver. It's rebounded by West.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
Back to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Prince is checked in for the Hawks. And Golden State also making a change. Clark's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. Well, the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players. Chris, on the floor, how important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, it's tremendously important. Let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of the plays in games are pick and roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, but he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. So communication is very important. And yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there.
Atlanta on D. It's a 10-point game. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here's Schroeder. He's got 9. He dishes it to Prince. Splitter sets a screen. Pass to Cephalosha. Prince with a screen on West. Just 5 to shoot. He gets stolen by Livingston. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Count that one. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, the long arms of Livingston. He just snatches the ball. I mean, he kick-starts the fast break.
Prince setting a pick for Schroeder. Inside. He gets stolen by Livingston. Here's Green. Oh, wow.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. That one misses for Schroeder. Chris, as you look around the league today, who's the most entertaining player for your money to watch?
Oh, wow, that's so tough. I mean, LeBron is always entertaining because he makes his players better and gets them involved. But you look at a guy like Curry and his ball handling. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving and the things that he can do out there. And for young guys, just look at Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, the things that kid can do out there, oh, man, the sky's the limit.
Well said. That free throw missing. Certainly one thing that you just love watching when the Warriors play is their passing.
Well, and those assists aren't just passes to an ISO. They are backdoor cuts and precision lobs that get them those dimes. It helps that the Warriors have great passers at pretty much every position on the floor and off the bench. Not only is this entertaining basketball, but it is effective basketball, as evidenced by their record. One thing that I don't think Steve Kerr gets enough credit for is the mentality and atmosphere he's created with the Warriors. His teams have been able to stay focused in their pursuit of 73. His team keeps a relaxed vibe among the players, yet they all play hard for him.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
Well, both teams are continuing to move the ball and get outstanding looks at the basket as they quickly get out the gates.
Cephalosha kicks to Korver. Makes it off the glass. Korver's got 5 now. And Kerr, with the atmosphere of the Warriors, still knows when he has to get in their face and keep the team, Chris, from getting too lackadaisical. But the team is always on the same page.
Well, a lot of what an NBA coach does isn't so much X's and O's as it is getting everyone to work on the same page, as a unit. Kerr has mastered that with every Warrior giving up either a few touches or some extra dollars to buy into the system and take this team to that elite level.
Passes it to Splitter. Schroeder against West. Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
The Hawks leading by 7. Schroeder dishes to Korver. Back to Schroeder. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That's just a clumsy turnover there. Just an errant pass that should have never been attempted.
Atlanta making some changes. Muscala comes in for Splitter. And it's Scott in for Kyle Korver. Clark kicks it to West. Misses the layup.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
Clark kicks to Green. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the shot goes in. West has got his second basket.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
Muscala, the pass to Scott. The Hawks working the ball around. Prince kicks it over to Schroeder. Off target from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Couldn't come up with that pass there. Clearly wasn't expecting it.
.23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Schroeder. He's got 11. He kicks it to Cephalosha. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Yeah, and at some point, you think the defense would extend out and try to run these guys off their spots or at least make them shoot a little earlier than they like.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Howard. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Scott in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder dishes to Howard. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Thompson. Uncovered. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 8 points for Klay Thompson. We knew that Klay is one of the most explosive scorers in the game. That much was clear, Chris, when he put up his record-setting 37 points in the quarter.
And attention to all defenders. With Klay, it doesn't matter what you do if he is in that zone. He is tall enough not to be bothered by the hands in his face and can just drill a shot from anywhere. That's why he's a danger to put up 20 or more points in a quarter every time he takes the floor, just like his other splash brother. After nailing an outside jumper during the first quarter, he can't seem to build off of it in this second.
And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Now Howard. With the teardrop, and Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, that's just great offensive skill, consistently helping his teammates generate points.
And Bazemore kicks to Scott. Back to Bazemore. Screen by Howard. Bazemore with it. He has 6. Fires from 14, and it's in off the backboard. And that's now 6 points for Dwight Howard.
And a big height advantage right there.
That's just a smart play. As soon as he caught the ball with the smaller man on him, he squared up and smoothly knocked that one down.
Durant up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Nice shot by Thompson.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Scott kicks to Sefolosha. Dishes it to Schroeder. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bazemore's got 8 points.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Ooh, he knows how to dish out some pretty sick assists as well when they need him to. You see that play right there?
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Chris, you're a Detroit product through and through. Grew up in the area and played for the University of Michigan. Did growing up in Detroit impact at all how you played the game?
Oh, man, definitely. You know, growing up on the west side of Detroit, I just, you know, everybody in Detroit were Pistons fans. So, number one, that influenced me a big time. It's funny. Isaiah was my favorite player, and after he won the MVP a couple of times, he would always say, "Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom." So that's why after every game, I actually did it and was influenced that way. And Chuck Daly, he was a mentor to me. He knew me in high school, but as I grew older, his relationship meant a lot to me. So I can't thank, you know, Isaiah and Rick Mahorn. You know, I met those guys in high school. I can't thank them enough for their positive influence on me. Guys like John Sally and of course, Joe Dumars. So played for other teams, but as a fan, I always grew up a Pistons fan.
Like that. Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. He feeds it to Millsap. Screen by Howard. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And so here is Golden State, trailing by 2. Here's Curry. It's deflected. And here's Schroeder. 16 points for him. The dish now to Korver. Back to Schroeder. Now here's Howard. Here's Millsap. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. Now Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Three-pointer. Durant, no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
But it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
Screen by Howard. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry against Schroeder. The 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Schroeder.
Durant against Schroeder. Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And the one thing you can't speak enough about, Chris, with this Warriors team is they are just an offensive team. They have one of the toughest defenses in the league, too.
Well, just look at their roster. Defenders at every position. And it isn't just defenders that can slow down one position. They have guys like Klay and Draymond who can guard multiple positions. That means you can switch. The versatility allows them to match up with anyone while throwing out their small ball lineups.
Splitters checked in for Kent Bazemore. The Warriors also with a sub. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Here's Schroeder. 16 points for him. Kicks it to Millsap. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are up in this game right now, and he is one of the reasons why, given his stellar shooting from the field.
And the Hawks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Warriors trail by 4. Feeds to Clark. Here's Durant. One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history, certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but you know, the Warriors now have 4. And when you look at Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green, you could argue that each of them are the best at their respective position in the NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition.
And he makes the first.
Oh, man, and the little shoulder shrug at the line, keeping that shooting arm loose. Durant's game is so fluid, so fluid. You see why he's been compared to the Iceman, George Gervin.
Durant hits them both. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are the brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Livingston, that's good.
He's just a tireless competitor. Have to body him up or he'll roast you on the offensive boards every time.
The pass to Korver. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 16. Splitter sets a screen. Schroeder with the ball. Now Green defending. Just 5 on the clock. Splitter passes to Schroeder. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Schroeder. Livingston kicks to Green. To the middle. It's stolen by Korver. Right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the feed to Clark. Durant against Prince. Durant kicks it to West. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. West has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Millsap a screen. It's stolen by Green. And here's Livingston. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third rebound tonight. Splitter dishes to Schroeder. Prince kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside Millsap. Korver passes to Splitter. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And that one falls for Splitter. Mike Muscala is checked in for Atlanta. That one is no good. The Warriors trail. And stolen by Prince. Fast break, the Hawks. Takes the 13-footer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Clark kicks it to West. He dishes it to Clark. The shot's good on the assist by West. Clark's got 6 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Pass to Muscala. They double him with Green. Down low. 5 to shoot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Hawks have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Warriors trail by 4. Livingston kicks to Clark. There's a good screen. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Warriors the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. Schroeder kicks to Korver. And again, it's Atlanta. 1:44 left in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The drive by Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 6 points for him.
You know what, Kevin? He may not be a super athlete, but the quick first step of Draymond is just a wonderful equalizer.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Prince against Durant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
He's nailing a lot of his attempts right now. This might end up being a big game for him.
Prince kicks to Splitter. And Durant sends it back. Korver, good. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Clark. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. They double him with Green. Outside Korver. Back to Schroeder. And there's the 3-second violation. For the Hawks, Scotty's checked in for Splitter. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kyle Korver. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Livingston dishes to West, and it's all evened up. West has got 8.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen. Sefolosha passes to Schroeder. Back to Sefolosha from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. For three, Durant drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Nice. Able to keep his composure in the game's biggest moment. That's all about confidence, folks.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 blocked shots, and 6 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back, folks. Always so much activity going on here in the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Swatting shots will do that. There's an excitement to it that inspires teammates and fans to get up out of their seats.
And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Pachulia. And it's Durant in at the small forward. We take for granted the magician-like moves Curry can pull off with the ball. But, Chris, it's something that he's worked on very hard his entire career.
Curry has made leaps and bounds in his improvement with his ball handling. Arguably, with Uncle Drew, he is the best ball handler in this league at this point. He did a lot of drills dribbling tennis balls to up his feel and handle on the court.
The Hawks have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, one thing about Draymond Green, he isn't very bashful when it comes to sharing what's on his mind.
Well, Draymond knows what he's about and can back up everything he says. The team doesn't mind when he'll call someone out in the media or take a verbal jab, because when he messes up, he's the first to call himself out to a reporter. Green essentially is that guy who is saying to the media what every other NBA player really wants to say.
Passes to Corbin from downtown. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
This is a shooter's dream. They are really letting the outside shot fly.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson is doubled. Back to Green. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bazemore dishes to Schroeder, and Durant comes to help. Bazemore for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bazemore's got 11 points.
And that's what happens when you have little to no communication defensively. He has the stroke to burn you from out there. Don't you see that?
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of their offense. You take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. You take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. And very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, DA, that's what it's all about. Thank you. Curry against Schroeder. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Durant drawing the double team. Green kicks to Curry. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A putback. Millsap has the open look with the putback. And Howard with the second chance points. 8 points for him.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Outside, Green. Here's Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Pachulia over to help. Knocked loose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you had the feeling that Dwight Howard was going to move on from Houston this last offseason. Ends up opting out and signing on with his hometown team, the Atlanta Hawks.
Shooting 2.
Got a sizable 3-year deal as well.
He's off on the first. And for Howard, he was courted by several teams in free agency, arguably the biggest name at the center spot.
Well, he met with several teams that would have been a good fit, but I think the hometown factor was too hard to pass up with Atlanta. Might be his last big contract in the league. Might as well take it for the team you loved growing up.
And last year, we saw Dwight Howard become less and less involved in the offense. Once a guy who would put up over 13 shots a game, he just doesn't even come close to that number now.
I mean, he was so dominant. It hasn't been an easy adjustment for Dwight. You can still see him asking for the ball in the post and not getting it when he's in position or when he wants. He can still put up big games on the offensive end, though, but just not as frequently. I'm not sure if we'll ever see him be the first option on the offense again.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
And they may have to address a number of things, including whether this is the right lineup.
Here's Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Warriors leading by 10. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. Iguodala, the pass to Pachulia. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. His first shot coming late. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Splitters checked in for Dennis Schroeder. The Hawks trail by 10. Bazemore dishes to Korver. Splitter sets a screen. Bazemore passes to Millsap. Back to Bazemore. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
For sure. And if they're going to get back in this one, they will have to continue to count on him to drain those outside looks.
Outside Korver. Howard to Bazemore. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Pachulia. 6 points for him. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And for a guy who puts up huge scoring numbers almost on a nightly basis, Clay's on another planet right now.
Korver kicks to Millsap. A 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Howard. That shot no good.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing that one.
To the inside. Here's Green. Left side Curry. And another basket for Golden State.
No, he has really played to his maximum potential this quarter. What a performance.
Outside Korver. Splitter kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. Millsap a screen. Here's Splitter. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Bazemore. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
And Bazemore kicks to Howard. Splitter sets a screen. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He's off on the first. So for the Hawks, Muscala comes in for Splitter. And it's Prince in for Paul Millsap. West is checked in for Golden State. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
They are really playing spectacular ball and crushing the hopes of their opponents. That's what you're supposed to do.
Scotty's checked in for Atlanta. And the free throw, no good.
Now, Andre Iguodala, he was my rookie back with Philly. I saw how hard he worked to fulfill his potential. There was a time when Andre Iguodala was the #1 option on an offense. You have to give him credit for accepting a smaller role to be part of something special with this team. He has seen his numbers in scoring dip, but the wins have gone through the roof for him. He relishes the role of being the wingman who is there to complement and help set up others.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And just about everything regarding Andre Iguodala is about team first.
Well, you can't forget how superb his defense still is, but you are dead on with his team-first attitude. He walks the walk and is respected as a leader because of his unselfish nature. Not many players in the NBA can swallow their pride like he has done.
And the Warriors with some changes. Ian Clark comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Iguodala against Scott. He kicks to Muscala. Dishes to Prince. Shot to stop the run. Hits it from three-point range. Prince has got 7.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's Clark, covered by Cephalosha. Clark dishes to Livingston. 6 to shoot. Thompson inside the line, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And now 24 points for Klay Thompson.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's the screen. Here's Cephalosha. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Scott. Warriors with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Goes up on the block. Iguodala, no good.
His shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
And Bazemore kicks to Prince. He feeds it to Scott. Shoots a 3. Prince misses. Warriors leading by 18. Iguodala outside. On the wing, Thompson. West a screen on Prince. And Thompson kicks it to West. Rebound by Muscala. Atlanta shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Bazemore passes to Cephalosha. There's the pick. Now the dish to Muscala. Bazemore for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough to get his team to win.
Now Iguodala. Thompson outside. Lets it go from 14. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Prince with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bazemore dishes to Muscala. Kicks to Scott. Prince outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Bazemore for 3. But they get it back. Cephalosha kicks to Scott. Prince, the pass to Muscala. Cephalosha with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to a good shot.
Warriors leading by 13. 1:30 left to play in the third. Livingston, that's good.
Great concentration by Livingston, able to convert with the defender in his shirt.
Sefolosha dishes to Bazemore. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. The Warriors also with a sub. Durant's checked in. The Hawks trail by 15. 56 seconds left in the third. And Durant comes to help. Here's Scott. Feeds it to Muscala. Atlanta again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Here's West. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside, Scott. The pass to Schroeder. Back to Scott. And here's Prince outside. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Iguodala kicks to Durant. The feed to Livingston. Got a piece of it. Muscala doesn't go that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great start, fellas. Clay, your cutting is awesome. Your movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
Good to hear that. Complimenting the motion. Steve Kerr likes this offense and how it's running right now.
And when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it really prevents a defense from getting set and digging in.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Schroeder runs the point with Korver to his side. Paul Millsap out there with Splitter, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Schroeder passes to Millsap, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Pachulia. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Schroeder kicks to Splitter. He dishes it to Korver. Out to the wing. Passes it to Splitter. He feeds it to Schroeder. Korver a screen on Curry. Splitter sets a screen. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 18 points for Millsap. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Korver gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Curry against Schroeder. Curry dishes to Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
The free throw drops for Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Durant nails both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. And Pachulia over to help. Millsap fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Millsap's got 8 here in the quarter.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
Well, the defense is slacking big time, and it's probably mainly due to fatigue. Both teams could use some subs.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Splitter. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 10-point game. Schroeder kicks to Howard. And Pachulia over to help. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bazemore's got 11 points here in just the second half. And the wide-open shot from Green. Cans it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Oh, that shot looks so good now. I love the backspin, the follow-through. You can tell Draymond's been working on it.
And that one's good. Millsap's got 22 points.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort?
The drive by Thompson, and he gets the bucket.
Timeout. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
He just never seems to panic or rush his decisions. He's just smooth. He's calm, collected, speaks volumes in games like this one.
And with Steph winning another MVP award, the talk has now shifted from where he is as the best shooter of all time, Chris, to where he ranks among NBA greats.
Well, and Ray Allen put it best when he spoke about Curry compared to guys like Allen and even Clay. Curry, by far, in my opinion, is a combination of the best shooter with the best handles that we've seen in this league. Most shooters are just stand still, catch and shoot guys, drive them off the three-point line, force them to drive. With Curry, you got to pick your poison. He gets three-pointers the old-fashioned way as well, the and one.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Howard kicks to Korver. Pachulia against Howard. Back to Korver. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 11. Durant kicks to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 28 points for Klay Thompson.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump Klay. You have to do more.
Down low, Howard. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Durant on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bazemore passes to Howard, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And Millsap, here we go. Bazemore dishes to Millsap. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Millsap's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
That's what happens when you show great discipline like he has in his shot selection. Only taking the ones he feels he really can knock down.
And there's the call on Durant, and that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They double him with Green. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. 26 points for Paul Millsap.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this lead.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, man, that's the type of play that gets a player and his teammates fired up. Durant gets the contact and still finds a way to hit the shot.
The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Howard. Back to Schroeder. They double him with Green. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Down low. Millsap misses.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
That one goes. Count it. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
You know, that's the thing about Curry. He gets so much defensive attention. I mean, it doesn't even faze him anymore.
Millsap kicks to Korver. To the paint. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Well, Draymond Green, Chris, has turned into a statistical monster the last couple of years.
Well, name someone as unique in the kinds of stat lines that he puts up. Sometimes he'll miss out on a triple-double due to lack of points, but still have 15 boards and 15 assists. Out of any player in the league right now, I can see him coming close to putting up a quadruple-double at some point.
Free throw good, Howard. He's off on the second. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Shooting for Atlanta, Kent Bazemore. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 10. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Down low. Pachulia. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Schroeder with the ball. Out guarded by Pachulia. Green with the block. And that one's good. Millsap. And so here is Golden State. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The screen from Thompson. Curry. Again, Curry missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Hawks trail by 10. Down low. Howard dishes to Schroeder, and Pachulia over to help. Here's Korver for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Korver's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is taking smart shots out there and knocking them down. Outstanding work from the three-point line so far.
Curry kicks to Durant. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, man, I tell you what, KD puts so much pressure on the defense. Trying to deter his scoring without fouling is just about impossible. That's
good from Durant. And so Durant nails them both.
And who would expect anything less? Tremendous poise at the line.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 30 points for Paul Millsap.
He is on a mission. That's 8 of 9 here from the field in the fourth.
Green kicks to Thompson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thompson's got 17 points here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 9. Dishes it to Howard. Thompson comes with the double team. Millsap against Green. Outside Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bazemore misses. Warriors leading by 9. For 3. Durant, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Green kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Count it. 14 points for Draymond Green.
Takes what the defense allows. Has that soft floater in his back pocket.
Bazemore passes to Millsap. Outside Korver. He kicks it to Bazemore. From the arc, score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And Kyle Korver in 2015 winning the Sportsmanship Award, and more importantly, his first All-Star appearance at the age of 33.
Yeah, pretty rare to see that, but credit his dedication. He continues to work on his game, work on his body, and he gets better and better. Not content to be a shooting specialist, he wants to have a complete game.
Durant nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 8. And Pachulia over to help. Howard with it, out guarded by Pachulia. And there's the call on Pachulia. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Durant comes to help. Here's Schroeder. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Warriors leading by 6. Curry kicks to Durant. Launches a 3. And the Warriors get it back.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Curry brings the double to the right side. Bazemore for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Oh, he gets a great jump on it. Barely bounces off his fingertips.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. And it's Golden State with another.
There's a reason why he is regarded as the deadliest scorer in the game. Durant just can't be stopped.
The Hawks trail by 7. To the paint. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. That's now 32 points for Millsap.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Man, an utter defensive failure at a crucial part of the game. That's just not what you need.
On the wing, Korver. He's covered by Thompson. And Durant comes to help. The dish to Bazemore. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 5. Curry dishes to Thompson. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Durant comes to help. Millsap with it. Now Green defending. Back to Millsap. Kicks to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Korver, good.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
They are just bringing the heat from downtown right now.
Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Living for the big moment. His composure in the clutch is phenomenal.
Inside, got a piece of it. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
And that's what the fans came to see, baby. Tremendous shot in the clutch.
Shoots. Money!
Big bucket. That's how you do it if you're Steph Curry.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They double-team Curry. Feeds it to Pachulia. The pass to Curry. Back to Pachulia. Rebound by the Hawks. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
I mean, just the ultimate glue guy. Green's strongest asset may be his ability to contribute across the board.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 6. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Puts up a 3. Trifecta!
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there and just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But you know what? It's so funny. It's a lot of discussion as to whether Steph is now the face of the league. You know, something Steph himself says he gets a little annoyed with the time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Left side, Korver fires from deep, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the miss. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.